not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got
At the same campground, but we've got to move spots today. We only had one night in this spot, so we're just moving down this same road, so it's going to be an easy move. But the other campers waited till almost checkout time to leave today, so Eric decided he wanted cookies in the meantime. So we have made some peanut butter cookies this morning, and it is 11:52, and we're supposed to be checked out. I'm gonna say checked out by 12 because we're not checking out, but we're moving spots. So anyway, we're getting ready to move spots. We've closed it up. Eric's fighting the flies.
Yeah, deer flies.
And we're ready to move.
Oh, you got it in, sweet.
Let's see how Eric does, since all he did was move straight forward yesterday. So he should just have to back straight up. Let's see what happens. He also figured out he can zoom in with our camera onto the ball, so he should be perfect at hooking up now. Right there. We lucked out because we booked 24 and then 35 and 38, so we just go down the road. It's easy. Now all we gotta do is unhook and put slides back out.
What better chance than right now? You guys watched our shows at all? George? Nice. Denise. Love you. So, brought him some peanut butter cookies.
Yeah, great.
Might have to edit that out, but maybe not. I don't know. All right, we're gonna go walk downtown.
Here we go again.
Shorter distance than last time.
We've been here for 2 nights and we're moving. You see that tree right there? Just the other side of that tree. So we lower the nose of the camper every time we get somewhere, because we have figured out if you don't, the Brinkleys, I don't know about any other campers, but the Brinkleys wheels come off the ground. So we learned very early on that you've got to lower the nose. We are literally going right here. Are you good? So here we go, getting the chokes back out. Hey.
What?
Are you wore out, tired from the drive?
I'm getting a little hot now.
Are you?
You guys see this I made? Put over my ball, I just cut it out. Fits over perfect, doesn't blow away or anything.
He found that dog toy and cut into it.
Oh, you are swarmed by no-see-nos.
You are too. They're everywhere this morning. Hurry and auto level. Let's go, Brinkley. Go faster. It's still auto leveling. We are headed to St. Simon's Island today. And we plan to climb the lighthouse. We've been by it many times, but we've never been up in the lighthouse on St. Simon's Island. So that's what I'm pretty excited about today. There's the marina. What are you most excited about today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
The island's pretty cool. The beer, cheese, and pretzel, probably.
I thought that was gonna be your answer. We are going to the brewery to get some beer, cheese, and pretzels today. All right, we'll see you at the Lighthouse.
What is?
This bottle.
Huh.
It's a hardened star fire grenade. It contains salt water and is made of glass that breaks easily when thrown at the base of the fire. Pretty cool.
Up to the lighthouse.
129 steps.
129 steps.
Let's do this thing.
Second lighthouse in like 2 weeks, isn't it? It's been a lighthouse. Got steel steps. Oh, there's the light. Can't quite get to it. Ooh, walk around the lighthouse. It's windy
Are
right
you
there.
holding on?
It's windy right there.
Are you afraid? Are you holding on? It
No,
looked like you were holding on.
I'm leaning up against the wall
Leaning up
though.
against the wall. You're scared?
I just don't want, I'm scared because it'll blow my hat off.
You want me to hold your hat?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
There's the bridge,
Sydney
there's
Lane.
Jekyll Island right over here.
Jekyll. Right there's the Jekyll Water Tower.
Jekyll Water Tower. Coast Guard's coming in. Oh, hold on.
You know what's happening. Thank you.
Put my hat back.
Eric doesn't like all my selfies.
There's the door to get in. Ooh, windy this way. Good seas out there today. Probably, I don't know, what, 6 to 8 feet maybe? Start getting out there, you can see the waves
way
are a little
out there.
bigger.
Yeah, this is
Go.
about
Ready.
the destruction of the CSS Nashville. So the swift Confederate blockade runner Nashville, and they renamed it Rattlesnake, was destroyed by the monitor Montauk on February 28, 1863. After it went aground on a sandbar out in the river. The engagement was a three-way battle with the guns of the fort firing on the Montauk and the Montauk concentrating on the Nashville. The wreck of the Nashville is that way, 1,200 yards.
And the funny thing is, we were at the marina and there's like a 15-foot sailboat there that was called Montauk. So that little sailboat sunk this thing.
No.
I'm not even sure what this is.
This is, hold on, I'll tell you.
What is this, Sarah?
This is...
What are we looking at?
It was ordered by the New York merchants and launched on September the 22nd, 1853. Her maiden voyage was New York to Charleston, South Carolina, under the name United States Mail Steamship Nashville, with a cargo of mail and passengers. The bottom of the vessel was sheathed with copper in 1854 to prevent marine growth. She was overhauled in 1859, received new boilers. It entered the Charleston harbor on April the 12th as the Civil War began. She was purchased by the newly formed Confederate States Navy for $100,000.
Okay.
The Nashville, renamed the Rattlesnake, came to the end of the blockade on February the 28th, trapped in this river, Ogeechee, by a sandbar at low tide. The guns of Fort McAllister could not protect her, and within an hour, the Union ironclad Montauk had sunk the Confederate vessel. It was 216 feet with a draft of 12 feet. In this river.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Here it is, Sarah. There's the fort.
That's the lookout tower.
Oh, that's the lookout tower. Anyways, the fort costs...
Y'all are gonna have to keep him straight. That's the lookout tower.
The fort costs about $10 to get in.
We may or may not go. We'll see.
Yeah, because their museum also costs a look to,
Well, I think
to
it's
go in.
part of the $10.
Okay, but it's like about bedroom size, and there's just a few little odds and ends in it. So I'm kind of nervous if we were to pay $10. Is the fort worth looking at? I don't know. Maybe go inside, and if I can find some pictures online that it looks pretty cool, then we'll come back and get some tickets for it. But for now,
We're just out biking.
there's a fort, fort out there somewhere. We're just out biking and showing the campground.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's a. Hey, look at me. I don't think it's a fort like a fort.
Oh, it's just where they shot ships and stuff.
Well,
Cannons.
I don't think it had like you're thinking of a big fort.
What was that?
They have bomb bunkers I saw that are like in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot what else I saw.
Okay.
So, yeah. But I don't think this one has a giant big fort to go in and climb around on.
Okay.
You got a good hand, don't you? Don't be peeking through the window at mine. I need to close that window.
No, I can't.
Guys, can he see my cards?
They're
Are you
shaking.
sure?
They're shaking their head. No.
They're gonna comment and let me know if you can.
It's beautiful outside. Why are we inside? You say. Well, we just got done biking.
Well, we can't walk.
We can't walk because the bugs get you to death unless we put on a half a pound of bug repellent. So we're playing Rook.
We're practicing for when we go see Eric's dad.
Mm-hmm. Because he's
I
a
can
master.
never beat him.
He's so tough. We come close and then he comes back and wipes us out. So anyways, with 3 people, you got to set 3 cards aside. Have your kitty. Well, there's.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can look the directions up. What do you bid, Sarah? Oh, I'm gonna say. What do you think? Should I go 50? Okay, they said I should go 50.
Seriously?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to let you have it.
Oh, so I get these cards. Let's see if it's gonna help me out. Oh, not what I was wanting. Okay, well.
Don't worry, folks. I got this. I think I won last time we played. Right?
You got proof.
Probably. Let me find my stickers.
No.
I keep score, and if it's good, it gets
might have been
posted
better
on
than
the
I
window. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll let you know. That
Throwaway.
was a horrendously bad hand. How many points did you get?
I got all 100.
I won 1 hand, but this is all I got.
She bid 50. I'm not bidding with this mess. Let's see what she got.
Hey, you can't look at my
The
cards.
front camera's not on.
Well, I have these.
Problems when you don't know what to throw
But I
away.
have these, and I don't know what to get rid of.
She probably got all the 14s, all the 13s. I don't know. She's going to get the other 100 points back. Because 100 points to get is very rare.
I'm going with...
Now, last time we played, she didn't get rid of all of her cards. Just go, I'm sorry, I got extra.
That was one time. I might win this hand. Shh, don't tell Eric. Just happened.
Remember how hard it is to get all 100 points? She just got all 100 points on that hand.
It's not that hard if you have all the 14s. And I got one of them out of the middle. You let me have
She
it.
smoked me on that one.
It was a pretty quick hand.
Alright, game's not over yet.
Well, now it's
Right.
like even. Cheats. I have 2 cards. His second person has 3 cards. How many cards do you have, babe?
1. I don't know how it happened. Either way, she has 2 trumps left.
But I think he earned more points than he should have.
Let's see how many's in the... Oh, there's 10 points in there she don't get. Plus I got 10, 25, 35. So that's 35, 45. So it means she got 55 points. She's fine.
You should not have got that many points if you hadn't have cheated me. And I told you you were cheating me, and you're like, no, I'm not, no. Oh, guys, this might be a, this might get a little, we might not be able to record all this game.
I might not get supper tonight.
That's bad for you.
Depends on who wins at the
taco
end.
nacho night.
Ooh, depends on who wins. What are you writing here? All right, come on now. Let's see this. Give it here.
Superstar!
She went out 305, and I had 275. She won. Champion.
Does that mean you get to do the dishes?
I'll do dishes, you cook.
Wait, you do dishes anyway. That works out well.
Today's episode of Cooking with Sarah, we have
Taco nacho night.
taco nachos, refried beans,
Black bean refried beans,
she
ground
made
beef,
herself,
Mexican rice, cheese.
and
Oh,
we
the
got
best
this
salsa
from
ever.
The Winds. If anybody ever watched The Winds, they used to have an RV, then they bought a boat, and anyways, this stuff right here
They told
is
us it was the best, and it is.
It is. And here's what mine looks like. Time to munch down. Fort McAllister State Park, and it's just south of Savannah, Georgia. So far, first impressions, we've been here actually 2 nights already. Oh, sorry, take it back. We've been here 3 nights already, and the no-sims just come out today. And the other days, the deer fly have been just crazy. And Sarah and I biked out of the park less than a half mile that way, and the deer flies were like, you might have 1 or 2 on you, but other than that, I don't know how much walking we're gonna get in. The deer flies drive you crazy. Maybe we just put some off on. We'll probably fix that. But we'll go take a look at their cabins, which are really nice. I think if you guys are into camping in a state park, but you do it via cabin, these are some of the nice ones I've seen. I don't know what the prices are. I do know prices for camping here, tent or camper. I think it's around $36 a night. And if you get the more spacious campsites, I think they run around $42, and they have sewer, where the regular ones only have 30 amp and water, and they have a dump station you can hit on your way out. So let's go take a look at the campground. As you come to the campground or state park, you're not the campground yet, go right to one way. They have 2 gates, one at the beginning of the state park itself, and another gated entrance for the campground area. And usually on the weekends there's a guy here that checks in, make sure you go where you're supposed to go. So here's where you come check in if you're camping, and the little museum, and if you want to go to the historic fort. Let's go back and go camping. Here's the second gate you got to go through at nighttime after 5. Other than that, this one's just always closed, and they give you a gate code to get in there. And then about, I don't know, half mile down this road, actually probably a quarter mile, is the cabins. Those are pretty cool. And then the campers and tents. There's your cottages. What do you think, Sarah?
They're looking nice. I'd like to see the inside of them.
Yeah, go online to look at the...
Yeah.
You think they're different sizes? Or just
They
positioned
look about
different?
the same.
I think this one looks... That one looks a little longer than that one over there. But I don't know. Maybe they're just positioned a little different.
What do you think? 3 better?
At least, probably. You're probably about 10 feet off the ground. Very nice.
Steps unless you get the...
Yeah, they have a one handicap number 1. The rest of them are steps, so you got some
The
steps to go.
handicap one has a long ramp.
Yeah, long ramp on the handicap. Alright, let's go check out the rest of the campground. I don't know if they can see all those deer flies. They're following us like crazy. Alright, first coming to the campground. Their first couple sites are the camp host.
And it's almost Easter. This loop is full hookup.
This loop right here, like Sarah said, is full hookup. And they give you a lot more space here too, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, for the $6-7, you get a full lawn. That's a host. I don't know, a lot less trees you're parked under to get a whole bunch of stuff on your camper.
For $6 and full hookup, if it's open, we probably would have got one of these.
Yeah. Here's another camp host, and there's a few more out. Here's site 6. Now on our site, all 3 of them, I had to take our blower out and blow it so I could even see the road, the gravel underneath. That's how bad it gets with these trees dropping their leaves. Site 8, they're huge.
8 huge.
Here's another host. I don't know why they have so many hosts here, but they do. Site 9, really big. Look how big that is. Like I said, I'm not going to show them all. Probably just bike through the loops real quick. But these are the ones, I think, what, $42, Sarah?
Yeah.
$42 a night. And then we'll get into our loop, which I can't remember what it's called, but they're pretty tight little pull-throughs. Here's site 12. Site 13 and 15. Site 14 on the left. Site 16 on the right. 17's a huge pull through. I mean, down the loop I'm at, they'd have 2 campers in there.
I really like the sites that are up here facing this little park.
Yeah.
We'll show you those in a minute.
Well, there's another little small pull-through site right here. All right, let's just run through our site, Raccoon Way, real quick. Starts out pretty decent back in site number 19. Back in 20. And 21's a back in. Oh, 22's a pull-through. 21 is a back in, I think. Okay, we stayed at site 24 before. See, there's no gravel on the ground. It's just kind of dirty sand. And real quick, I'm gonna go through the handicap.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty tight through here. You're gonna be brushing some palm trees with your camper. You have 2 of these here. ADA site 1 right here to the right. Pretty decent. ADA site number 2, pretty decent size. There's the restrooms. For the most part, they're pretty clean. Site 26 to the left, 27 to the right. Oh, they came in backwards too. Number 28. You can see they're smaller sites. Site 31 to the right. 34 to the left, and just sandy ground, except for the ones campsites on the right have at least rock. Site 35, that's where we were yesterday, and now we're at site 38. And I did take my leaf blower and blew out the campsite, because other than that you could not see the ground. It was covered with all these little tiny leaves. So our site's pretty decent right here for now. We're here for 5 nights. That's apparently a long site because they got a long fifth wheel and pulling a 15-foot trailer. Next loop over, we'll start with site number 39. Pretty nice pull through. I wouldn't mind that at all. Gravel on the ground, looks like it. This must be 40. .41, so these are pretty big. You get almost any size rig in here. Another set of bathrooms and showers up here to the right. And another camp post. By this, 42, nice, decent size. That's a camp post there to the right. Yeah. Alright, Possum Trot Trail. These are a little bit bigger pull-throughs. Site 48, 43 to the left. 44 to the right. There's 45 and 46. You can see they're a little bit bigger sites, gravel on all their pads. 47, a little tight squeezing in, but once you get in, it's big. 48. 49. There's 50. Coming up on 51 to the left, 52 to the right. That 51's a nice spot. Full sunshine. You're not parked underneath a tree. Easy in and out. Tent camping. They're pretty big sites, I think, for tent camping. Sites 53 through 64. Deer Run. Tents only. Price is the same, $36 a night. I believe that's right. Double check the website, but they got little cinder pads that they're on, so they're nice and level. Site 59 to the right. Site 60 to the left. 61 to the right. 62 to the left, 63, and site 64. We also have a boat launch, Kayak Rentals over there to the right, a dock out here. There were a few boats out here the other day. Let's go see what's out here now. I just got one out here. So no electric, no water run out here. I don't know why you'd come in here, I guess. Come in here and stay the night as long as you're on your own power. Be pretty quiet. They're nature trails. You can go on their nature trails. I think biking and walking, if you didn't know that. You can walk them, run them, of course, bike them, and no e-bikes. It says no e-bikes on their trails here. So it's all in the brochure. Overall, we like this park. We can't knock the park down for having too many deer flies and too many no-see-ums, because that's just the way it is. Certain type of year, you get that stuff here. So overall, you know, I'd give it at least 4 stars. What would you say, Sarah? How many stars? 4 stars. Campsites aren't as well kept as we would like. Most of the time when they the camp host goes through it, they just drive through it with a golf cart, and I guess they just look for trash and stuff, but they don't keep it clear half the time. The leaves are on the ground, and you have a hard time finding where you're supposed to pull in sometimes, or at least where all the rocks are at, so you don't sink down in much. But other than that, it's really peaceful out here. And just his reward for a tag, red drum. I don't know why, but anyways, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you like that, and we'll see you around.